welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. So this evening we're actually going to have a look at the Class BR55 Prussian State Railways, or G8.1 080 tendered locomotive in Belgian State Railways livery. We always have to go through all of this story that I repaired in the previous two videos. A small detail, in fact it's there in view, and we're going to run it with a train. So let's begin. It's a very good crawler. Very low geared, and there we go, coupled up, no problem. So let me move back a spot and explain. So we've okay, spot of light. So we've coupled up to a train, a local train I would say, of two axle coaches. There we go, formed by a Belgian brakevan or goods wagon and four Kleinbahn two-axle carriages, and then two which are they're not marked, they don't have any national markings on them, they're just sort of German looking carriages, very nice models, and at the far end two German Deutsche Reichsbahn two-axle carriages. Okay, and in the background you can see some of my other locomotives that are parked here in the sidings, which are a mixture of French, German in French service. The BR you saw in a previous video, my homemade rail bus, which is based on, this was an experiment, the homemade scratch built and home designed rail bus, which was an experiment. We'll talk about that. It's a very good experiment. Some wagons, two Picos and a Lima, the one we saw the other day. In the background we can see some Faller houses. I don't know the brand of this one here, I bought it second hand. My Kleinbahn railway station, which was given to me as a Christmas present by my aunt and uncle many years ago. Kleinbahn platform and two Juef platforms in the background, and various other locomotives. And you can tell me in the comments if you feel to do so, and I would really appreciate any comments, what you recognize among the various locomotives that you see in the sidings. We're not now, but now that's enough chatting, let's let the train speak. So on we go. I think, by the way, I use a Mehano. I like Mehano controllers very much, and you have to remember what direction they're going in. Okay, let's go. As I told you, it's got quite loud gear. The gearing is quite loud, but it's very realistic, and in fact, Deutsche Reichsbahn. There you go. I'm keeping it at a realistic speed. Slow down a spot there. And put it at sort of nearly 75. very good crawler. So, on the layout, this bend, these curves here are quite tight radius. These are train set curves. They come from my very first, they're Lima track, and they're old. It's not new stuff. It's 1980, 79 or 80, with copper fish plates. It's quite tight radius. This locomotive is at the maximum. It can handle it no problem. I'm planning to make a second line, external line, adding it to this board. This is a very, very, very simple layout I made, which allows me to sort of, when I take it to bits and put it behind that door over there. You see a door over there, right? And this is, so of course there are some compromises. The external line is controlled by one controller, and the internal, the sidings, by another one. And the sidings are made in such a way that I have a turning Y, so I can turn tender locomotives round without having a turntable, which is very good if you're playing trains. And I'll go into more detail regarding how I made the lighting. This has been and even how I did the decoration. This is all painted. I just painted the grass. This is paper, but we'll go in detail on another occasion. So this is a layout. This is a train. So finally we see some action. I saw that quite a few views of the BR 060, and anyway, we'll go and give it another once round or twice, and let's go. The joy of playing trains. Here we see a Juef 231 C60. That's a very good locomotive. I think it's quite clear that I like steam engines. Here you can appreciate how the rubies on the headlights, they just catch a light, so it looks as if it has working headlamps even if there's no electrical connection. This was a solution used by Piko. Very ingenious and very, very simple, but really very, very nice. And you can see it. There we go. And I think we'll just come to a stop right beside this other Piko locomotive, which is the tank engine beside it. Another Saxon, this is an ex-Prussian locomotive in Belgium livery, whereas this one here is an ex-Saxon locomotive in French État State Railways. We're talking about pre-SNCF. And both locomotives were handed over respectively to Belgium and to France as war reparations after the Great War. And anyway, that's it. That's all for the moment. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any comments, anything you would like to say, if you recognize and identify any of the locomotives, please feel free to do so. And if you want to support the channel, just click the subscribe button, and do me a like to the video and click the notification bell. So thank you very much, and that's all for the moment. It's cheerio from me, and see you next time. And I think we'll just switch the phone off as the train leaves the station.